cooking up the art.
Low budget.
Represent, no question.
We're living in low budget.
You're fucking with the most confident.
The shining glimmering out your eye. We ain't superstars, listen y'all. Just some hard-headed artists that's never sacrificing the rawness, which is instilled in us back when I was poured on this planet to make music with my man. Once a fan of this lifestyle, any step, any breath, I am patriotic to this double H thing. I train to give the people elevated, energetic, sustained vocal presence on stage, showing the ways of the walk and the slang that I talk may differ from some. We ain't gon' be some of them cats that be holding their tongues. Saggy pants, hoodie, sweater, Walkman. I think I tell my moms I know I'm in love. With what? With being specs, a low budget for show. Cause this is audio, not the video. Unless you dedicated to the core and come and peep the live show. Don't worry about them in the back, they puffin' hydro. Getting high cause they here to see some live pros. Y'all, they feeling it?
Hell yeah. We doing it.
What? So
we doing it.
And yo,
we do it for our people, kid.
And
we doing it.
What? So
we doing it.
And yo,
we do it for our people, kid.
We do it for them rap artists, kids with backpacks and do-rags, lovers of music and darkness, the crate diggers, tape getters, and slang language, a reflection of us, plus the underground life. We live the underground life. And
we doing it.
What? So
we doing it.
And yo,
we do it for our people, kid.
We do it for them kids breaking, all the move makers, the love of our profession. Second guesses and heads who say we can't make it. Why? Cause a reflection of us, plus the underground life. We live the underground life.
Left them on the trail to defeat the path I done did. Bleed to succeed, now the outer reach I commence with. A snarl and flare, it caved out his mouth to discover it. Same time rhyme stanzas on me, so I'm loving it. Stamping beats back league with pedigree, street elegance. Utmost potent scripts I do breathe, and that's sincerely put on the platter for fatter spirits for them to hear. But it's rare in here for men to manufacture and boost truth. Many spawns mutate to jelly. Walking dead moves don't tempt me. Plenty of brains are drained like batteries cruising on empty. Like it's cool and shit. Despite this Fritz refusing and juking the rules that built this chip. To imprint minds, compute the data, live a proof the life matter. We scatter like wild stallions on open plains, cause the industrial glaze will kill your flame.
The words of a man who looked at the tremendous task before him and said, "I do not shrink from this responsibility, I welcome it."
From day one, I work to be a veteran, better than the average man when it comes to the likes and skin. The lane one in the same genres. How you try to pull the wool over the eyes of an article, don't who's mastered his craft. Riding his tail as your feet to find a path. The sliding creeping, playing chameleon is what your artistry is. I'm blinded but shining like a rhinestone. Pick up the phone and let me hear your skills. You don't put enough effort in to build a solid foundation. Still you're looking for the swiller and proper props to complete the procedure from dusk to dawn. Rags to riches unknown to star status is pathetic when you pull that shit.
I do not shrink from this responsibility, I welcome it. I do not shrink from this responsibility, I welcome it.
And to the skeptics try to manifest themselves into dimes, you find it to be hard times to tear me away from my rhymes. Why do they call the time? Singing so what's up? Same thing is 10 minutes ago. So are you that fucked up and got nothing to do with your life? No true MC can just step on the stage and keep the crowd hype. This is hard work, don't think you ever done none except some hood wax, and now you took back with passion. So sometimes it be fasting from the opposite, cause they
shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it.
Yo, take notes, who slips and ships. I know you knew that since yesteryear, but some think tanks ain't prepared for the warfare. Taking place on the left and right hemispheres, declaring false actors. Yo, that ain't highly attractive on my list of agendas. On the godly level, your primitive style ain't relevant to my frame of mind. You're too tender, yo, your best decline. Though a good storyteller, like you have a vendetta. Remember your collaboration with who? You signed to what label? Chopping tracks on the table while shopping your demo. Preceding your whole Ontario tour for the second album, which you just released that I never saw. Don't talk about it, be it, that's my
I
law.
do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it.
And to the kids that want respect, quick like flash, flashy lines are real fast. Fast movements but uncalculated. A perfect rhyme may be thought up but not played out to perfection and menstruating. The mad creative mean but uncreative lyric and they ballin'. Player, you're playing my life, I like it simple. Simple like drawing stickmen, but 2,000 stickmen don't make the body more imaginative. Cause quantity ain't quality, I ain't having this shit. Shit like 9 out of 10, so low budget be 2 out of 20 and more advanced than 92% of determined men. So grab 18 boys and get funny like money or phony like rappers who ain't took a piece of vocal shrapnel in battle.
I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it.
Think about the risks we're taking. Now that you're making your business, is it the love, the will, self-esteem, the skill, or for the fact this is a life thing, no matter the bills?
Kinda like a wifey. For all you system type heads, scraping through the trenches for paper, your dreams done evap to vapor. For soups, no way.
For specs, no way. Wait a minute, we about to get on in a second. Boom.
40 years to the life of retirement, we ain't seeing it. If it's a career, we ain't loving, we ain't doing it. Bless you with the truest, we're not gonna recruit this.
And tell the children how we always want to do something different. If chance came on your ride,
could you manage it like an unexpected pregnancy left on your lap? Or would you reject it and abort if I'm angling it?
with a mental hanger straight to the cerebral placenta. You a beg to differ, though budget planned and nourished with the fullest care.
Disciplined and flourished from his firstborn year. I swear here, sworn entrepreneurs, if had access to 20 G's, we'll show you how to set up shop for sure.
Screw that, we about to set it with a toonie black soul proprietorship when our lips make a fit.
B.I. made into a hustle, so rappers with the AI. Don't even try to muscle us with your bullet, we'll pull your card. You had fear in your heart, that's why in this hip-hop shit you ain't going full out.
You might as well pull out or pull up, cause when we make the final assessment demographically in this tri-city area strategically, we already in there like swimwear as Prez says, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And now you know, peep this, black.
The words of a man who looked at the tremendous task before him and said, I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I welcome it. I welcome it.
All across the board, this is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tool of war.
word life.
In our world,
We got it covered all across the board. We all across the board. This is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tool of war.
word life.
In our world,
We got it covered all across the board.
Once said, never get caught up in the hottest topics. But now I say, talk about it. Low budget blowing up your block and tapes you popping. Like hip hop audio files, found new ways of pressing vinyl. Did you catch that? I bet that. There's many anti-budget suckers saying we suckin'. If they knew what position versus is, they'd suck dick for it. Cause we don't need no one. No producer, not an engineer, DJ, songwriter, marketer, creative director. We laid the groundwork, fuck a studio, we got our own lab. While you waiting for your man to come up with some ends, then find a man to make a beat, then find a man to lay it down, then find a man to hit a scratch as you performing live, you need a whole clan of men backing you up with the mic in their hand. And I'ma spray my own shit, cause I wrote it with full emotion. And no one except Soups could comprehend or vocally transcend. What? We of the next gen, a new breed, fully covered all across the world, so come and see we. Cause we like a motto or landmark up in the city. Word up.
We all across the board. This is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tour reward.
word life.
In our world,
We got it covered all across the board. We all across the board. This is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tour reward.
word life.
in our world,
We got it covered all across the board. Check the scheme as we score a game, never the same as others remain in game position, plowing perpendicular to the regular. Main grain dissecting, maintaining, reinventing the gift, showing your tribal methods condensed to mics connected to the BS 880/supernova. Recording lows, vocal flow of electrons, we're taking over like a corporate giant, self-reliant, don't need to merge with the lesser, submerge in our abyss, so we'll take you on an expedition to the stars and beyond. Metaphysical comprehension can never expand upon this thesis. From light years yonder, words were bonded, corresponded, misunderstood it like ion or isotopes theory. The cohesion of us to peep the scope of our language that fits nicely. Like isotoners, I told you, quad S is all around your crown circumference, allowing us to be heard of in great abundance in the hundreds. We all across the board. This is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tour reward.
word life.
in our world,
We got it covered all across the board. We all across the board. This is a two-man lyrical
Platoon on a tour reward.
word life.
in our world,
We got it covered all across the board. Other dud rhyme is non-explosive, which is situate bold and your brain is dope. Meanwhile there are hoes blaring shit, G, no room in the vocal booth, cuz till the death of me with every cold breath I release that caresses the contours of a hot track is pure ecstasy, condensating, revealing the actual facts on this earth's surface. Still the surface is you're hating, all the brain matter, mass marauders broadening views, upsetting the stagnant balance, bringing in harder jewels. No room in the vocal booth for loose knit with frail niggas jaw brawling. Strutters roof that a product is stale, but just fresher than a top grade delicatessen. Premium lipology for the gotta be psychology interwoven into the groove, and there ain't no more room in the vocal booth for a phenomenon with innovation at the base of its criteria. Sleep on.
Our views, what we do, our brain, our pain, Since 15, a shorty carefree, scribbling what would be my future endeavors. Now I'm 22, feeling all kinds of pressure. Got some you depending on us making it through. Suits and specs on the blocks with a beatbox. Our hands on our grills grip like tools. We'll walk by crowds looking shocked but amused. At what in 5 years will be cool. The unknown with future generation MCs on the sign the name in school. And I'm still young, but already begun to influence a truest form. Living by the rules with high standards. No room in the vocal booth for obtuse minds. Sniffing the white lines, paper gas, glorified dimes. Mingling with wine, yo. ass, spitting corny ass raps, off and on for a year and a half. And I'm supposed to take them serious, huh? And yet they never had the people laugh at them. We blew a path through the alternative musical mass and took a pass to fad as a serious art form and had them clap when we did a rap form. With our original words and our voices outpouring, alluring. We've taken blows for our flow, but we still keep it going. Won't let up. Our views, can't give up. What we do, won't let up. Our brain, can't give up. Our pain, enemy, busting me, blows, tumbling me, got me falling, going down. Even if you don't feel it, we still low budget. You can keep it on the shelf. Man, y'all supposed to be hip hoppers.
Everybody talking shit, but nobody wanna stop.
Why you wanna go and do that?
I never did that shit when I was,
Mostly dramatically active.
You see they fucking with my music.
You see, girls are more complex than what you see on the exterior. My interior design, I don't know if they feeling the art that I formed since birth. Like kids, if me and my one were to ever have some. But the beers got me tied up, like cords in my stomach plummeting from constant arguments. Of goals I told you in convos previously, thinking now I'm purposely sabotaging engagements, arrangements that was planned. Cause maintaining tracks in the lab was my first priority. Reverse the roles, would you get out on me for university lifestyles? So my profile remains clear through mine and yours chapter. MC. Go get your job promotions. Soups you and I will versus city. Built for this, so who you think you changing? Y'all women. And though a heart can get crushed like dust, them closed doors can transform to smashing glasses. Celebrating what was more from before, beautiful. Imagine that. Not those lust love scoping like I got some celebrity glow. When I hold the microphone, looking for plush love. I try to keep them out my frame, still I'm a player. Playing the field till I'm married. But skeezy leotards, let me pause your so-called affection. See my midsection ain't looking for no job or employment. And it's annoying, you're driving me halfway up the wall with phone calls that turn sour. Go powder your nose, son, think about it. Whether Roni rolls with the punches or not, low budget hits regardless. Women.
Can't live without them, but they can't live with me.
This is how it is when you want it all. This is how it is when you can't have it all.
Women. Can't live without them, but they can't live with me.
This is how it is when you sacrifice it. This is how it is, our hip-hop survival.
Laying on our backs after we did the muscle grip tango. We strategize on how we're gonna handle the next millennium. Support for both, it was equal. That was then, it seems you done did change now. Nothing but torn hearts and tournaments of arguments commence when I do what I was truly meant to do. The opposite sex, you wanna get heated up, driven by the passion and you won't let up. Women, 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 women. Huh? You fed up, poised on the couch, ready to pounce and dismiss. Fisticuffs is what your jaw be throwing. Still throughout all this, I'ma kiss your soul, bless you with controlleality. You're not supposed to try to manage me. We're opposed to the facts of seeing a brighter day. Jeez, it makes me mad. Hey, I'ma plead my case. We should be intertwined and relying on one another to get through the rougher times of now. It suits a vow. What it be about, you don't got it out. When it comes to you, I'ma give 100%. Love or legit, but you gotta quit the jealous stints. Episodes exploding, second after minute after hour, etc. On how I'm trying to make a living miss. You can bet you saw it, touched, diaphragm felt on the innermost extreme, held, smelt the essence of odor so potent from a real activated nigga. Every gender character needs a pinch of independence. To me, you're not tarnished, so let's harness the future. Women,
Can't live without them, but they can't live with me.
this is how it is when you want it all. This is how it is when you can't have it all.
Women, can't live without them, but they can't live with me.
This is how it is when you're sacrificing. This is how it is, a hip-hop survivor.
Back again. So you watch us, laugh at us, but we ain't feeling young neither. Cause the damn situation's too critical. The situation's always critical in the rap world. What a man heard from a broad who hated you. Herbs frontin' on your name just to get a washed up shorty. Yo, shorties hate my music cause it's too time consuming. A&Rs want easy listening. Artists want absolute control of their own. Now the album's on hold, put on the shelf. For the rhymes they felt, give up the promotional hype. Take me back to being independent. Reminiscent to how you came up in the first. With competitive cats on the street claim to sling a dope verse. Word life. Got some friends with wives and kids. Some laughing, some acting trite. On his could still be pursuing the shit. Right. 2 2s in my case, I busted biz books to scratch hooks while reporting the mic news. Better write a bad review or send a mag or something he can't
Got
do.
the rap critics in mags and newsstands, at jams or shows.
Rap critic, he talk about it while I live it.
We living it, what he talking about? We living it, what he talking about?
Rap critic, he talk about it while I live it.
We living it, what he talking about?
Rap critic.
Yo, focusing on critiquing what I be pursuing, doing and viewing, seeking to define the false in my form. Your swarm still I warned ya. I'll give you your fucking little props, cause you keep my brain shape sharp to the point like pin. From the anguish of your rubbish language, I always seem to start again, but that's the art of my demeanor, working for the winning. So call this a lyrical lynching to critics that be bitching and have the nerve of serving the words I ain't feeling them. Hell, here's the reason and why these guys gotta fry numero uno. To those that bomb the genre of double H culture without the slightest interest in this, that's an insult to the whatever your verbals are outlining chalk, cause bullshit you talk. On to the dudes who remains loose like a floozy. You amuse me, claiming to do it, squawking and stewarding with your particulars. You weren't ready and you knew it.
Stop talking shit.
We don't know you ain't living it.
Yo, we doing this
Till we
here.
stop breathing, kid. Even if you ain't feeling it.
We still making jams at the crib.
While you ain't doing shit.
Rap critic, he talk about it while I live it.
We living it, what he talking about?
Rap critic, he talk about it they while I live it.
We living it, what he talking about.
Rap critic.
Formulate us to a suing spade on the foundation of creation born years ago. I don't give a. You're not challenging enough. Supposed to win for the gusto, showing your shit to public. Do you think they call you bluff? Slow your roll lows, come to reinstate order, justification, rejuvenation to what we sacrifice our lives for. Yeah, you think we're playing, instead we're slaying. Your wrists, our minds combined equals devastation on cassettes, CDs, and LPs. Soon to be booming, beamed electronically through headsets. Amps connected to fat ass speakers, alive and direct in the flesh when it comes to mic checks. Individually, my methods are ancient as Aztecs. Overzealous, naive names, you get no respect. Mind this arc, my lock made speech with an S50. Sequenced by Q80, quick learn a word to mother. Reincarnation of father Joel propelled me to do well genetically. I was designed with this line of hell, so I bother stressing it. Most don't even know the meaning of professional. It's keeps a stellar, that's why our songs are raw.
Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure. Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure.
Some groups are hype, sure bet. But on the business end, they tied up in 3/4 rates for new CD tech. Quick to gain respect, living with no royalty check for 2 years. The company advanced, they get punks farther than agent/executive lawyer. And we production 4-way tracks, an 80-20 split in favor of your publishing. Even if you go platinum, you still lost cash.
So what?
What that means is they bucked your contract. So what? You didn't capture the final message of what's in your heart or mind. I'm mind to find what's a pure element up in my lifetime.
So what? All the questions for you that are poor will remain on the correct path to frame. After 24 months hiatus, one jailed, one award written, coming on and we still sing. Ready to scrimmage and trash any image that's blasphemy. Ask another one and I'ma input you like a sample. It's not too hard for me to do in a matter of milliseconds. Short your stature like the truncate procedure. Filter your weak speech down to 20 decibels so we don't have to listen to your flakes. Fully cutting off your mumble by shut down your DCA also. Cause when we intervene, we innovate colossal.
Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure. Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure.
So cats, plug in your data ports, explore what you ignore. A new breed portal of world species derived from hip-hop cultural soundbite seeds. Easily, I pledge allegiance, you can search and siege my equipment. Put a dag in my left hand. No budget's plan is limitless and documented. We chillin' you for real. The well-written, my man, the workhorse. Rack more chores and horny teenagers make phone calls. And some play they can rap to get played and get put on. Yo, I don't know what the hell they was thinking. Yo, I don't know what the hell they was thinking. They must have been slipping and tripping and sipping and smoking some shit to make them pass out. Caught them sleeping, blowing domes with reports on the low. For the fistful of this ish here. 99 years, so we clear out to Oten, Ride, or to know. Reverse your whole thoughts, persona, beliefs, and jumble with my language and slang. Rob on the certificate and specs when I'm delivering. So UPS and all the news at your front stoop. The rod and push and reduce. Kitty's new breed, rave reviews. No excuses for a thing you claim to do, sucker.
Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure. Thinking that my plans just barely going south.
We used to pen. Now you hear it, now you know.
Rest sure.
Yo. Yeah. That's how we doing, you know what I mean? Check it.
To my procedures, I've been in your ciphers thrusting elbows since damaged pants, barnacles, backwards hats, adventure velcros. I've dealt blows and felt blows. I thrive on motivation, isolation, in the confines of my basement. I face the face of fate. I constructed it by belief. Why the suckers who claim they got beef get in my face and plead the word peace? Man, fuck that. Factional collapse your lung back. I'd rather stab myself at 30,000 freaking thumbtacked in a box with explosives. Doing this so freaking long. Bitches fondle your nipples every time you hear the song Abandoned Earth. When I reverse the stereotype, suckers diss cause the pigment of my skin just happens to be white. If anything, I'm smoking any man that it sends. I'ma have you beating your shit, changing your name like you was Prince. My mom is still convinced this artistry amounts to nothing when I'm confronted like D-Generation X. Suckers get suckers, fake suckers fronted simply for the acquisition of bitches. Ridiculous. You're now the assholes on my shit list with a target on my point. You still miss this with binoculars. My ocular cavity observes nothing but wax and wobblers who judge. You with a grudge-defying reason. Fuck you. Suck my penis while I'm peeing. Yo, fractions of thread, like mixing gasoline with Vaseline or masturbating with a cigarette. Silent vets,
So who are we?
Silent vets.
What you mean?
I mean all the images back in Tucker.
Off the top, we created the spots you now drop.
On the blocks with all the silent veterans.
Down, specs.
Fraction.
I refuse to believe that dudes have been paid by the other man. Grave mistake when cats catch me in the cup. As I plan, you leak speaking from mouth about what you done. Still no action set forth from your split personality force. Of course, it's me, suits relaying it. No delaying. Some say I'll be a workhorse and there ain't no straying from it. Silent assassinator, putting fake reps in danger. Staying on top of my game, that's my number one major. What's it like when you play a surveyor in this field? Snatching ideals from a man you idol as your savior for real. Passing that shit off like it's your life's testament. Scavenger, my regiment. Ain't viewing that bullshit, yo, I be telling her. Rolling over S.O.'s tomb. Your moves be false and slacker than a hose gap doomed. That ain't no joke, it's a serious sickness, black. You're living to lie, lying to live. Give up the hope so you surely suffer from a stroke caused by internal hemorrhaging. And for those that don't feel my throat vocal tone, I'ma grip it and finish it. Split knowledge and reveal it. You better prepare your ears to hear more this vintage here. Cause I ain't going nowhere if you refuse to believe. Silent vets.
So who are we?
Silent vets.
What you mean?
I mean all the images back in Tucker.
Off the top, we created the spots you now drop.
On the blocks with all the silent veterans.
Down, specs.
Fraction.
For those who think they're walking, talking, breathing on the stage of hip-hop expiration. No budget mountain chaos form like federation. Let's start it back before my pen became a phaser. Engaging up war velocities. We broke Tri-City sound waves, and chumps was amazed like knowing the world wasn't flat. And the fact actually, we live in proof to show this music's still fat. Elevating like space and time continuums. With the heads banging to the silver Vegas and the ceiling of my salsa. Soups or sauce your thoughts with some might call down to so equipment. You'll fuck the critics, statistics will fly still. My supernova blowing, we are double innovating. Lab excavating, I trade a craftsmanship. The crab ass is treated like a hobby or a social drinker. Rhyme javelin only weekends. I'm more like fraction trying to stop for sleeping. But insomnia plagues the illustrative processor. Yo, that I bet we only 3 or 4 men. You couldn't handle one more fury technician. Outside spots, we spray victims way before BD affiliations. Dynamic mic shit shifters, cause BB just wasting my time, swinging like a pendulum. So remember this, you can't compare these two groups. In another realm with a monotypical view, white with white and black with black. We opposite to that with 2 formats and 1 love. We lifting off the map. If you ain't down with that, or low budget text or fundamentals, fuck all collabos. I'm out for soups and specs.
So
We silent vets.
Silent vets.
What you mean?
I mean all the images back in Tucker.
Off the top, we created the spots you now drop.